Shalom, and you're now locked in here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get nothing but the raw and the real whenever I'm in front of the camera. So make sure y'all show the page some love, like, subscribe, and share.
Shalom, 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 and welcome back to another episode here at Israelite Talk TV, where you get the full 100 and no paid media points. Okay, no paid media points. So now you guys see the thumbnail. Okay, you see the head, you see the title. That's right, Quavo. We got Quavo back in the headlines. And as you see. I'm getting ready to confirm that Quavo is the weakest link, man, in this takeoff situation, man. And remember that you heard it here first, okay? Because, you know, here in the months and the weeks to come up the road, when the truth really come out about what's really going on with this situation, people gonna be changing their positions, you know what I'm saying? So we just gonna go ahead and call a spade and call it how it is and go ahead and expose it. That way, once all of this information and stuff come out, it ain't gonna be no, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no confusion, right? Now, while allow YouTube to send out the back call, you know what I'm saying? It's steady hitting the channel, you know what I'm saying? They never know when we gonna drop some of them nukes, so they wanna make sure that we keeping everything, you know, entertainment-wise. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, while they send the back call out, let me just go over a few things real quick. Make sure as you guys coming in, y'all hit the like button, y'all subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all share this link, get it out to the people, okay? I'm gonna have the Rumble, the links, all of that stuff gonna be down in the description box after this live over with. Go subscribe to me on Rumble. That way, whenever we talking about controversial subjects that YouTube be hating on, we can go right over there and do it. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you go follow me on Instagram. Because that's where I'm going to put the names when we do the giveaway once we get to 20,000, okay, subscribers. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to my Instagram page. Now, let's go ahead and get into it, right? So, you know, we know that that Quavo just dropped a song, right? A new track, right? And there's a lot of chatter in the YouTube streets about, you know, who it is that he's actually talking about in a couple verses or a couple bars. You know, in that song, he made a couple statements, and you know, the YouTube streets is going crazy. You got one part of YouTube land saying that it was Offset that he was talking about. You know, then you got the other half of YouTube land saying that it was Jay Prince that he was talking about. Okay, I'm finna break down and show you how Quavo is the weakest link at the end of the day behind this entire situation. First off, we gotta be mindful that the reason that Takeoff is dead is really behind Quavo. You know what I'm saying? He said the words that basically lit the fire to, you know what I'm saying, the situation that was going on, right? So now, we know that he's not talking about Offset. Now, to the people that's saying that he's talking about Offset, right? The only place in that song where he's talking about Offset is where he spoke about the Migos not being a group anymore. And basically what he was saying is, when he said, now that Takeoff is gone, ain't no group, you got to understand that group consists of all three of them. Him, Offset, and Takeoff. Takeoff gone. So they can never ever be a group again. They're gonna be solo artists. Offset and Quavo are now solo artists. What they did with the Migos, that's over with because Takeoff is gone. So whether they get together or not, it does not matter. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, that's what he's talking about Offset. He's not talking about Offset in the snake verse. You know what I'm saying? Where he said, you know what I'm saying, he don't hang with snakes, he don't kick with fakes and all this other stuff. The reason we know that is, number one, Offset told us on Twitter when people were saying him and Quavo was fighting, he said that's my brother. So that's telling you that even then at the awards and stuff, he's letting you know, like, this is my brother, we ain't fighting. So what need would he have to sneak this Offset? Y'all got to remember, the only reason that Offset is in this whole situation is because Takeoff is his cousin. This is his family member. You know what I'm saying? Offset wasn't down there. He wasn't on none of the moves they had going on. The only reason why he's involved is because Takeoff is his nephew. So that ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, with he ain't got nothing to do with none of that other stuff that's going on. It's what people got to understand. Now, grasp this. Jay Prince came out and said out of his own mouth, right? He said out of his own mouth, right? He said, man, all right, let's do that. Jay Prince said, listen, family, Jay Prince said out of his own mouth in regards to Offset, when he threatened Offset, what did he say? He said, Quavo has a good heart. He's sparing you. I'm not going to spare you. So why would he spare Offset and then turn around and go and diss him in a bar? That does not make sense, okay? So that's not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? What you guys got to understand is that verse is just it was just a classy verse that rhymed. It's not speaking about Offset, and it's not speaking about Jay Prince neither. The reason we know it's not speaking about Jay Prince and Mobties is because y'all got to remember, Jay Prince has already came out and put Quavo on blast. He got to come out and speak on it. I don't know why he kept going around. This is why I'm explaining to you. He's the weakest link. Jay Prince came out and said he spoke to that man. He sat down with that man since Takeoff has died. He said he sat down with P and Quavo face to face. He didn't say they was on the phone call. That man said face to face, and he said Quavo is going to confirm that when he come out. Okay? This is what he said. Quavo is going to confirm that. So now, if Quavo is going to confirm that, why would he come out and then turn around and diss Mobties? He ain't came out and debunked nothing else. He ain't came out and say, oh, well, Jay Prince lying. I never sat down with Jay Prince or none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, y'all got to understand that this stuff right here, Quavo just basically told you that he's basically agreeing with Mobties, with what Mobties said. He's not trying to, he don't want no rank behind that. This is why the part that you got to listen to in the song is the part when he said, when he got to that part, he said, I got to address something. And then you heard him go, speaking about bullets, he said, I got to go forward from here. And I'm paraphrasing. He said, I can't look back because it's going to be dangerous. What is he talking about? It's going to be dangerous for who? It ain't going to be dangerous for Offset because Offset wasn't down there when all that stuff happened. We got to remember the only reason why Offset is even involved in this whole dispute is because Takeoff is his cousin and he got murdered. This is why Offset is in it. It has nothing to do with what happened out there or what was going on. He wasn't even out there. So it's going to get dangerous for who? Definitely not Offset. So what Quavo is saying, it was going to get dangerous for Mobties, the people that he threatened and said, let him leave before he do something. You know what I'm saying? This is why he said he's not going to look back, because if you look back, you and Mobties are to blame. You know what I'm saying? Now, people are saying that Mobties have nothing to do with it. They didn't. But people got to understand, family, and I want to break this down so y'all can understand this. When you are a boss, you understand this. When you hear people talking about, oh, well, these dudes is grown, they gonna do whatever, just let you know that the people that speak in these are not bosses or have never been bosses. When you are a boss and you got a certain group of people around you, and you're the boss, you telling them what to do, when to do it, and how to do it, because this is what you're paying them for. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what people gotta understand, Migos bands did what he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cat Love, man. Always coming through in here. So look, hey man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Come in the comment section, man. Check in. Show the chat some love. You know what I'm saying? Share this live. Get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, you do not get paid media points over here. So these guys are going back and forth. Oh, he's talking about Offset. He's talking about, no, he's not. He's not talking about neither one of them. Because you got to understand that Mobties is responsible for the death. Jay Prince has already came out and spoke on the subject and already said that he sat down with P and Quavo. So why would Quavo come out and address all this other stuff about the Migos getting back together? But then, you know what I'm saying? Hey, no, all you got to do is, I think, go to one of my last videos and just click on the Rumble link, and it'll take you right there. It should take you right to my channel. But if not, I'll repost it after the live. So family. So ask yourself this. Jay Prince already then came out and spoke on the subject and said that Quavo is going to verify all of this when he come out and speak. So why ain't he came out and verified it? He could have easily came out and say, nah, man, he ain't sit down, we ain't talk, we ain't did nothing. He has not come out and did none of that. So this tells you that he is the weakest link. What are you scared of? Ain't nobody scared of Mobties, man. Everybody and their mama and their daddy been going in on Mobties behind this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody worrying about that. Even Offset responded to Mobties. So why would Quavo be so scared to respond to Mobties if what Jay Prince is saying is a lie? This is what we gotta understand. What reason do he have to lie if he won't come out and straighten that and say, well, no, this ain't what happened. So this tells you that Quavo is going along with that stuff. He's saying that he don't want no wreck behind that. He's not looking back. He's moving forward. And basically that stuff is over with him as far as that's concerned. That's why he said, I don't have all the answers. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain something to you what Quavo's problem is, family. I don't think y'all probably picked up on this. Let me break this down for you. Jay Prince exposed all of this in the interview that he did. Because remember, he said that Quavo is sparing Offset. He said Quavo is sparing you. I'm not going to spare you. He said Quavo's sparing because he got a good heart. So what is this telling us, family? This is telling us that this is what Quavo did, right? Quavo is saying, listen, he's one of the Amigos. He's one of the original. Listen, Offset is one of the original. He's one of the cornerstones of that. There's no Migos without none of them, is what everybody got to understand. You know what I'm saying? This is why if you go back before all of this stuff happened, look at the Infinity League stuff. Quavo was still shouting out Offset. When he put out his chain, he said, there's 3 of us on here. Like, you know what I'm saying? 3 of these chains. Letting you know that, yeah, we doing our thing on the business tip, but we still brothers. So this is what Jay Prince was talking about. So this helps us to understand that Quavo is being loyal to Offset. He's also being loyal to P, because if you listen to that song, he told you, we had a little buzz, and then QC put us on. So he's going to be loyal to QC also. This is why he's finding himself in this situation, because he's trying to be loyal to the wrong people. And he's trying to be loyal to Mobties. You know what I'm saying? He's allowing Jay Prince to bewitch his mind and to believe in, like, but people got to understand. I'm going to keep telling y'all this, and I'm going to tell it until I beat it into y'all head. Those days of all that fake clout, all that is over with. It's over with for that. You can't live off other people's clout, other people's name, other people's work Think about it. We're in the age of the internet. It's people from Houston. Don't you go to some of these channels? You know what I'm saying? And what do you see? You see people in there from Houston saying, oh, we ain't worried about Jay Prince down there. You got other people say, oh, he got respect down here. You got other people saying, man, we ain't thinking about him down here. He ain't running nothing down there. And all these ghettos around the world, there's people in these ghettos that know these people that's in these hoods, and if they're about what they talking about. So you can't just steal fake clout like you doing something. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, Sauce is the face of Houston right now. Like, that's like, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fam, what is it to be scared about? Why wouldn't he come out and check and say that Jay Prince, like, think about this, fam. He's not going to come out and say Jay Prince lying or none of that, but then he's going to turn around and sneak diss him on the album, on the song. That don't even make sense. And there's nothing real about that. Think about it, fam. Let's look at it from this way, right? Say, for an example, right? If what Jay Prince is saying is true, and what y'all better know and understand, if Jay Prince sat down with QCP and Quavo, you better know that that conversation was recorded for security purposes. And people try to say, no, I ain't sit down with him. Oh, yes, you did. Here go the audio right here. That's how them boys move. So you better know and understand if they sat down, there's some audio of that talk, right? Now, here's the deal. If they sat down and they talked, and Quavo is pledging loyalty to Mobties and saying that it's loyalty to all the people that's on the Prince side and feel that the Princes haven't done anything wrong, why wouldn't Quavo come out and stop the internet dogs, the hounds, from dragging the Prince family if he sat down with them and everything good? He know if he do that, his career is over with. Takeoff is dead because of you. You cannot say, let me explain something to you. You can't be mad at Migos Bands because Migos Bands did what he is paid to do. When he got down there, he got the blick for what? For security purposes. He didn't just get the gun just to be having it. It's for security purposes, meaning that he is the security. You run the security. If we out and anybody get out of line, you touch their taco. Quavo, he in a debate with him. He can't determine if you playing or if you real or whatever. He on guard like, hey, listen. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at Migos Band. It's never Migos Band's fault. It's Cam Yellow Hoodie's fault because they didn't even go at the Quavo, the person that was talking. He upped on Offset. On Takeoff. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is Quavo's fault. You cannot listen. Quavo is in a position. You eventually you finna be exposed. So you better try to make all the music you can make, because when people find out, and I'm telling you now, that you tucking your tail, you ducking your taco, Offset, and let me say this. I've been following the Migos since they came up. You know what I'm saying? I've always been under the impression that Offset was the head buster anyway. You know what I'm saying? You know, he was the one in jail, and you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, now I ain't saying Quavo ain't never did nothing. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just saying from over the years of me following their career, I always thought Offset was the live wire out of all of them anyway. So the thing about it is, this ain't even got nothing to do with Offset. That's your nephew that got killed. That's his cousin. This ain't like this a Quavo beef. Quavo got into it, and I'm pretty sure that them being brothers, he gonna still help him if he get into some, because Jay Prince already exposed it. Hold on, can y'all hear now? Okay, so listen, family, check this out, right? Jay Prince Sr. already done said that Quavo has been sparing Offset. So he's not dissing no Offset or going at Offset on nothing. This is why Offset said, this is my brother, we ain't fighting. So that means there's a mutual understanding right there. Why would that all go out the window because Takeoff got killed and Offset is some beef behind his cousin being killed that he had nothing to do with? He wasn't even there. All he doing is looking at it like how we looking at it and saying it's bogus. You know what I'm saying? And standing on business. So Quavo is the weakest link, man. It's your fault, number one, that Takeoff is dead, and then you sitting up here ducking your taco. What is you scared of? Jay Princeton already said he sat down and talked with you. All that is a yes or no. Either he sat down with you or he did. If he did, and you saying that it's affinity links and it's mob ties and it's love and this and that, why won't you come out and clear the Prince family and just say, hey man, it was an accident, it was my fault, it ain't their reason, y'all just let everything go? Why wouldn't the Prince family want him to come out and do that if they sat down with him and got an understanding on it? So these are the things that we got to talk about. Why would he address, the group ain't gonna be a group no more? But then, to me, was he called the Prince fam the snakes? I don't believe he's talking about. I mean, if Quavo is talking about the Prince family, this tells you that he is a coward. Why sneak this the man when the man came out publicly and said he sat down with you and Pete and everything is cool, and you're going to verify that when you come out? You could have easily said, no, I have not sat down with you, and I ain't, nah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Listen, man. This is why you make sure you subscribe to the channel here, because we got the real work, the real breakdowns, man. He's not talking about Offset or no mob ties. It was a classy line. It just sounded good. He could have easily came out and said he ain't talk. Why would he sneak this them on the record after Jay Prince said he sat down with him? He could have just, he ain't got to say it was beef or nothing. He could have just said, we ain't sat down, I ain't talked to him. That's not accurate. He could have said it ain't no smoke, but I ain't talked to him. He didn't say that. He sat down with that man. If Jay Prince is lying about him sitting down with QCP and Quavo, what is that telling y'all about Jay Prince? Why would he lie about that? If he's lying about a sit down, what is you being scary for? There's no need to be scary. If the man gonna get on TV and lie like that, man, come on, man. I don't believe he lied. I believe he sat down and he spoke with them, and like he said, and Quavo is just ducking his taco. He know right now that he can make a lot of music. People going to speculate, and he can get a lot of sales when he finally come out and say, man, it was an accident, and, it was my fault, whoopty-whoopty-whoop. Then y'all going to jump out here and say, man, Quavo, you whoopty-whoopty-whoop. But I'm already telling y'all. I'm giving y'all the breakdown right now. Just like, listen, family, go check the credits. These dudes these bloggers get in front of these cameras and forget their original position. Go look at their original videos on the on the Takeoff stuff. Go look at my original videos. I've been told y'all that Jay Prince and Mobties is responsible for this stuff. And people saying, well, the Prince family is not. Yes, they are. These are your goons. Now, the other thing is, so say for an example that he already said it, that they his goons. He already said that us. He referred to them as us. We've never been attacked before, meaning that DJ Pat and Cam Yellow Hoodie is my child. That's family. That's us. You know what I'm saying? As I told y'all that Jay Prince is never going to give the shooters up. He can always take Cam Yellow Hoodie and use Cam Yellow Hoodie as a throwaway to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Cam Yellow Hoodie would take peanuts to do dirty work, man. Come on, man. Now, they're saying that Cam Yellow Hoodie has been indicted by the feds. I haven't confirmed that yet. I've been hearing that. Not saying it ain't true or it is true. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. If that gun, and I stand to be corrected, they spoke about the shots that they said came from DJ Pat, but they never confirmed what bullets actually killed Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Was it the 9mm? They said they found the 9mm bullet. Was it the 9mm or was it, I believe it was a 40 they said it was. 9 shots from a 40. You know what I'm saying? But I never saw what bullet actually killed him. Was it the 9mm bullet or was it that? Because now this is what they're saying allegedly. I can't confirm this. They're saying that they believe that 9mm other shell that they found on the scene came from that gun that Cam Yellow Hoodie had. You know what I'm saying? This is why I was all this stuff about who had what guns, where the guns was at. You know what I'm saying? And all of this stuff. See, I don't even believe they got the murder weapon. And all, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, I'm breaking this down and I'm giving it to you. Quavo is scared, man. It's nothing to be scared about. Everybody and their dad done called out Jay Prince on this internet, and the ones that didn't call him out because he probably done did something for them or he has some information on them. But even they know that he's wrong and bogus for what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? On this internet. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, family, you know what I'm saying? I just gave it to y'all. Quavo is the weakest link. It's nothing else to rap about. There's no more passes for nothing. Now, I stand to be corrected. If he come out and he takes a different position, then hey, at the end of the day, I'm a man. I don't mind going back correcting anything that I'm messing up. But the way that he moving and his movements, it just do not look right. And let me, hey family, and let me say this, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna let y'all go, right? Did y'all notice that P was in the video again? So once again, you got more of this creepy stuff going on where you got P in the first video and then you got P in the other video. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, fam, I'm giving it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all thoughts is. I'm out here, man. We running through these south suburbs right now. We're gonna get ready running here, man, and grab you some little shoes and stuff, man, out this mall real quick. So I'm getting ready to sign off here on Israelite Talk TV. Y'all tap in, leave y'all thoughts down there, share this, get this out, stay safe, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Shalom.